Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast episode 268, the Transforming Action Figure podcast show aimed at adult collectors. We're going to be taking a look at a few Transformers, not really a ton there, but we do have quite a bit of action figure news, some Star Wars stuff, some SH figure arts, one hot toy figure. But we don't have a collection spotlight, but if you want to be spotlighted on the show and show off your collection, just however many pictures your collection demands. If you got a huge collection, you're going to take more pictures. If you got a smaller collection, even if you only have 10 figures, you just got into it, you can take pictures of those, send them to us at g1extron@gmail.com, and we'll take a look at them. If it takes multiple emails, that's okay too as well. Just tell me what you want to be referred to, whether it's your real name or I guess screen name. And if you have like a YouTube or Twitter, you want me to shout that out, go ahead and put that in there as well. As far as Mount Rushmore, we're pretty much just going to cover things that we miss opportunity on that we had actually kind of wish that we picked up back whenever they were around or available. And maybe go over some regrets as well. And we got our figure of the week. So, Mike, where can people find you, man?
You can find me everywhere as Angry Mike.
You can find me everywhere at the Real Daltonians TFs.
That's still
And you can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus, and on Facebook as Sportimus Prime, and on Twitter as Sportimus Prime.
Just skip Dalton. Dalton.
You can find me everywhere, Daltonians TF, and on YouTube as Daltonian95.
All right, and coming straight from the Walmart Wi-Fi. All right, appreciate it. All right, Mike.
Walmart/McDonald's.
I'm running on LTE right now.
Yeah.
I went after the real Dalton.
Yeah. And then you can find me everywhere on Facebook as Megamus Mega Toy Fan.
And you can find me G1Extron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages, the G1Extron. All right, so let's start off with figure of the week. First off, Toy Mafia action figure expert Frank and GW. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us. I don't know whenever Cameron's going to get in here, but he's going to be like, as soon as like we get through the Transformers, which is like very small, he's going to be like, yeah, I got somewhere to be.
I got stuff to do.
I gotta go to bed.
All right, Mike, your figure of the week. What you got?
I actually got this the other day, and I missed out on it the first time around, or actually, I wasn't going to get it till Super Megatron came out or announced, but I got the Star Convoy Optimus Prime from a guy off of the internet or board, stuff like that. But anyways, I paid a little more than I probably really wanted to, but I'm actually pretty happy I got it. I haven't put it in the like I guess the leader size combiner mode, but I really like it as the individual bot.
I thought you were going to say your regrets list. I was like, man, he made it there pretty quick. You just forgot on that.
That was a fast regret.
It was. It really. It would have been on one of my regret lists, but I have it now, so it's kind of like it was a regret I had, and I picked it up. So
Just be careful with that gold star that goes over his chest, because that hinge is fragile.
I've heard. I actually watched the Real Daltonians TF's video on that.
We got Bitcoin 5000. What's up, man? AKA Bill. So, all right. The Real Daltonians TFs, AKA PrimalSabbath, AKA Primal Selfish.
Dude, I didn't get anything this week. It has been a light week for me.
Boring.
2 weeks.
Boring,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. I just.
But
I got stuff incoming.
You don't have a figure that you've enjoyed this week?
No, not really. I haven't really messed with anything. I guess MP Burning Convoy would probably be the one.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, kind of thought it did.
You gotta figure you've enjoyed this, like Dalton's alternate for him. I remember Dalton, like, we've had, well, I got some like deodorant, some new clothes and stuff. Get out of here with your boring stuff.
Yeah, I know, man. They haven't anything coming out that I want, so.
All right. What you got, Dalton? Something good.
I'm going to say the Netflix Siege Scrap Face.
Scrap face. Which one is that?
Reflector.
Reflector. Okay.
He's done. He muted. He says,
Did I cut out? Or
Yeah,
No, You're fine. All right, Sport.
I got a lot this week, so it's hard to even pick between my little new children. But
See,
this
I'm
guy,
boring. Sport isn't. Bizarro
This-
universe.
this guy is showing up in stores, so don't overpay online. This is Leader Class Voyager Optimus Prime from the Siege line. Very, very nice.
I find that every time I go out.
This is the first time I've seen it, and I only found one, so I'm really happy that I got a chance to. Yeah, everything goes to Arkansas, I guess.
Is he hard to find? Because I think I found him
me.
the other day too. Well, you should have let us know you're looking for it.
I've seen about 10 of them.
I knew it would show up eventually, so it did. I'm happy about it.
Well,
And can I go do one more since I missed last time?
He could take one for Dakota.
Take one for me.
And
Yeah,
then you
take
could
one
do
for
one
me.
for me too. So
the Dalton
okay.
internet pretty terrible right now for Dalton.
Well, this guy I got, he's a GoBot. He's loco.
No,
Oh, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
you can't do that. You can't
I
try
got
to
Sport.
slide a
No.
good body
I
up
guess
in here.
Sport. That's just for you. It sits on my desk.
Oh, get rid of him too. What is wrong with these guys?
We like our little robots.
Yeah. See?
Dalton, I don't think it's going to work out for you, bud.
Cobot trash.
So I didn't get any figures this week. I did get in a few comics. I actually won a lot on Facebook of some Walking Dead comics, and I actually picked up 2 cover variants of Walking Dead number 100, which was the first appearance of Negan. So I was very happy to get those.
And the death of Glenn. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Spoiler.
hey.
Yeah, I can't wait to pick one of those up from you, Brett.
I bet you can.
Dude, if you're not caught up on Walking Dead and you're a fan, then I mean that shouldn't be a
No, I just don't have it. I don't have any physical copies of the books, but the only one that I would want a physical copy for
100.
would definitely be
Yeah.
100.
And
And not to mention, there was like 6 or 7 different cover variants. So you got to try to find them all. And actually, that's one that, of course, because it's a key issue, it's gone up. So it was kind of hard to find. So I was lucky I found it for a really good price.
I will take one for someone. Okay, one I'm gonna do. So GameStop had this major sell. I ended up picking up like $850 worth of stuff for like I don't know, like $220 or something like that. So, but here's the Batman and Leo. It's a little 2-pack. The Batman and Leo and the Ra's al Ghul and Shredder, like those went from 50 to 35, but all the rest of them, like this one here, the Batgirl and Donnie, I got these for $10 a piece.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And like these Overwatch sets with the 4 carbon fiber figures, this was $100 set. I got this for $10. So like I bought my nephews those and some other figures, and then a set of these too. So like that's their birthday and Christmas sorted right there.
Hey man, I was helping you out on that. I could have helped you out in some Christmas presents.
You know what I need? Well, today's the last day, and I was needing. They also have a deal, GameStop, on their Figma figures. Those ones that are like anywhere from like $60 to like $120. They're discounted to where they cost anywhere from $18 to like $26. And so since Hasbro quit theirs, I was like, well, they got a few that, that Hasbro never made, like Zen and Widowmaker, Proper Reaper, and a Diva. And I was like, man, I want these, but they're like every place where I was like within 100 miles that I could find that had one, they were all mall stores. They weren't outside stores in the mall stores, so they're completely closed. So I couldn't order and pick up from there. So let's see. GW said he got Fans Toy reissue of Coot and also got the Make Toys in-game, which is Dirge. And Dalton says he hates internet. And
He hates everything.
He needs to get away from the McDonald's.
oh, Frank, he got Wheeljack, Earthrise Wheeljack. What, your first Transformer since 1984? Wow, man.
Dang, yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Way to hop back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what
Out of all the Earthrise toys that I don't have, I think Wheeljack does look probably the coolest.
He's fun. He's all right. Come on.
All right, let's jump into this. This he says, dude, I'm broke, man.
Gotcha.
Hey, at least he's an honest collector.
Let's see. Some of your wants. So instead of Mount Rushmore, we're gonna do that. I think Dalton, you don't need to try anymore. I've tried to add you like 6 times now. So just enjoy the show, man. But your wants, some things that you missed on, and I've got more than 4. Mike, what do you missed out? And don't talk about pops. We're talking about action.
No pops. I got all those. I'm good.
I missed out on getting like an additional 12 Twinkies that glow in the dark.
Dude, I counted my man. You just don't know how many we got.
You had like 28 Twinkies.
Yeah.
You had us all hitting up these Target stores looking for these stupid Twinkie pops.
Freaking Twinkies, man, of all things.
I got at least 20 something of them easily. But anyways, all right, the first 2 I had that I missed out completely on, and I'm kind of picking them up here and there. One is the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. It was a Kickstarter. I think we talked about it before on the show. There are these little 3 3/4 scale figures.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I've been picking these up and trying to figure out what, because apparently they've done 2 waves, and so I'm still working on wave 1, and then they got these deluxe ones coming out, real huge ones. But I'm still working on all of that slowly but surely. And then the other one, which is another Kickstarter, was Dime Novel Legends, the cowboy figures, which there are also 3 3/4 line of cowboy action figures, and I have I think about 4 or 5 of those, and but there's still another 5 or 6 I'm missing out on right now. So those are something I wish I had picked up on or knew about more, I guess, when the Kickstarter was going at that said time. My last 2 are Transformers. The first one being MP Dinobot. I've yet to pick it up. I've had it pre-ordered a couple times and taken it out. Thought about the KO, but then of course PrimalSabbath would give me shit.
I would drive to your home. I would break it in front of you, and then I would beat you with the pieces left over with it.
Now is that something that's gone up in price?
It's garbage.
Yeah, it has. Because the original runs have all sold out from Japan, and I even think stateside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
okay.
That might. I mean, it's up to like 300 something now. I think almost.
BBTS has it on pre-order.
Yeah, see, it steadily keeps selling out and coming back to pre-order.
Yeah.
So it's still one of those items. Now
it's still something that you could get though at the still the same price. It's like kind of like I missed out on the new MP Optimus Prime, but like, did I really miss out on them? Because I can probably still get them if I wanted to, or pre-order them.
Right.
It's not going to have that much of a markup, if any.
Right.
Well, see, I don't know. That's another one that sold out. Mike, were you done with your list? Because I'd go ahead and start into mine.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Excuse me. I'm not finished yet. Yeah.
Gone ahead. You're more important than I am.
The last one on my list, and it has skyrocketed in price, and I did not even attempt to try to get it, but it was San Diego Comic-Con Metroplex is one I really wanted because it had the chrome hips and the little what are those things called? The little red and purple Decepticon Autobots.
Decoys.
Oh, the decoys?
Yeah, decoys.
Okay.
And so that thing goes for, man, it's up there like $600-700. It's insane on how much it is.
That's wild.
So, it really is. I mean, out of my price range. So
I hear you.
Now I'm done.
Okay, well, I'm glad because no one cared about your list.
I know no one did.
The talks of MP44, that was actually one that did make it to my list. I had originally had it on pre-order, but I wanted that Unicron. I wanted to fund that HasLab Unicron more, and so I kind of made without. So, I could probably still get it. I could probably still get it for like whatever it was, $450. But I had it on pre-order through one of the Japanese websites where it was, I think, way more comparable at like closer to 300, if I'm not mistaken. It may have been a little over, a little under.
When that happens, put me down for one too. Then.
Yeah, well, I was going to say it's all the time. Anytime pre-orders go up on like Amazon Japan and stuff like that. But I knew I wasn't going to be able to swing it and Unicron, so I had to drop the pre-order for that so I could get the Unicron. But like that's definitely there, and I'm sure they're going to reissue it because it is a Prime. And I almost settled and bought the Earthrise Prime to be my Optimus stand-in, but.
No.
Are you sure we're going to get a reissue of it? Because like they never reissued that MP10. We only got that one release.
They reissued. They reissued that a bunch.
Oh my god, that went over your head, dude. No, yeah. There's like 100 different versions out there. So.
Yeah.
You know there is a KO MP44 for like less than $100.
Don't want it. I'm not going to get it.
Go on, you gotta save that money for Robocon.
That's the second time in this podcast you've mentioned KO. We're not even like 10 minutes.
Who's paying you, Mike?
I just want to give you crap about it.
I know you do, but I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to buy KO. But yes, MP44. Let's see. Dang, Mike, you really threw me off there.
You threw off his groove.
He really did. Okay. The rest are probably all going to be prototypes. I have been involved in quite a few big buys, I guess, but there was one for a optimal Optimus test shot. It was the white one. Brett probably knows what I'm talking about more than anybody else here. But I kind of had an opportunity. It's not Brett's, by the way, but I had an opportunity.
I didn't buy it.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to get it, and I kind of play hardball with the guy, and I really probably shouldn't have. And anyways, I really wanted that one. I like the black and orange one that Brett does have. So there's still hope I can end up with one, right? But that'll be 10 years from now. The next one would be the hard copy for Knight/Cheetor. I thought we were going to have like a second go around at some of those, and we didn't. And the guy that ended up with it wanted way too much than I was comfortable paying a late tax for.
I remember that one too.
Yeah, I don't know if he got rid of it or if he still has it or not, but I'm not paying $700 for it. I'm trying to think what else.
When you say that the one guy was playing hardball with a negotiation, I always think back to our Fan Expo Dallas, or was it? No, it wasn't Fan Expo. It was Acon.
Yeah.
And that dude for 2 years in a row trying to sell exhaust for $100 and won't even come off it. And we're sitting there showing him like, dude, it's dropped down to like $49.
It was 100. It was 150. It was way more than that. $100. I probably would have given it to him because it would only been $20 over retail or whatever.
2 years in a row, but we saw him again, and there it was, still sitting there.
And he said
going to a Fan Expo or Acon this year, and he's like, this is the year. I sell that exhaust, bro.
He was like, and like the first year he even told us, he said, "Oh, I'll move it at another con." Then I was like, "Okay." The next year I was like, "See, you still got that exhaust," and like he immediately ignored me and started talking with Josh, like immediately.
It's hilarious.
Other than that, probably the Beast Wars puzzle Lio Juniors. I had an opportunity to buy both of them at, in my opinion, is a fair price. I think the guy wanted like $350 for them, $375, and I passed up on them. So that's my fourth one.
Nice.
All right, Sport. What you got?
Well, I got a little bit of a mix. In no particular order. The Mezco 112 PX exclusive Batman, the Sovereign Knight with the blue cape and cowl. I missed out on that one, and he's sold out everywhere. So he's gone, and I don't really want to pay the crazy prices that he's going for if you can find them. The other one would be Masters of the Universe Classics Jitsu.
Okay. You're talking about the new Filmation one that was exclusive, or
no? I have that one. The original, the Classics line Jitsu.
Okay.
He's like 160, 180 on eBay, and I had a chance to get it for $30, and I passed up on it years ago. Now I regret it. The other one would be the Transformers Cybertron leader, Optimus Prime. He's going for a lot of money on eBay, so I regret not buying that.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, over $300.
Oh, no
Yeah.
way.
All day long.
Cybertron figure.
You
Yeah,
need to get off of eBay looking on that. Then I paid like $100 for mine. And I got
That's
that-
still.
you're telling
I
me where to
remember-
find that.
I remember when they were like $40 all day long.
Yeah, I do too.
I'll sell you Daltons for $50 right now.
I'll buy it.
You need to check Transformer Land. They have it on there. I think like 100 and something. It's really cheap.
Okay.
Speaking of, Mike, you know,
Not
like I know you
everybody
tagged
knows.
me. I know you tagged me in that deal on Facebook, but like I still passed it up, the Siege one, and like that's one that I still want to get, but I keep passing it up.
What, the Ultra Magnus?
No, the leader class Prime from
Oh,
Earthrise.
yeah. Every time I see one, I just tag
or
you in it.
not Earthrise.
I know what you're
Siege.
talking about.
Yeah,
Every time I see it, I just tag you in it. I knew you wanted it.
get the DNA legs for it. It's worth it.
Yeah, I got to find
Might.
those.
Was that 4 or?
That's
No,
three.
Four-
Last one would be G1 Scorponok. I regret not ever getting that.
You
Oh,
should've
especially with a reissue.
bought mine, man. Mine was in perfect condition. So
Yeah, honestly, in the past few years, they really haven't gone up that much in value. So I mean, you're not missing that much, unless you're talking, 10 years ago when you could have got it, fairly cheap.
Yeah,
But
That's what
you
I'm
could still
thinking.
get them 250, 300 complete.
Mm.
that's still kind of high. Yeah.
Yeah,
With
but Matt,
Earthrise coming out though,
it's been
like,
that way. It's been that price for a while now.
Yeah,
So
that makes 4.
all right.
I'm waiting for that bad boy.
All right.
Me too.
So I had to pick 4. And I've been buying collections, buying toys for years and years and years. And there's 4, and the number 1's actually going to get you. So I was going to I got a loose one. I was going to show it on camera, but I can't because it is Megatron, and I don't want any issues with that. It's a Megatron microphone, and I had the chance of buying a boxed one for $300. And right now you can't get them for under $500. It was made back in the 80s. A really, really tough piece to get. So I regret getting that. One show
you regret not getting it?
I didn't get it. No, I regret
Yeah,
not
okay.
getting it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My second one would be I was looking for a Metal Hawk, a G1 Metal Hawk, and I found a sealed one at BotCon, and it was $600. And I wanted an opened one, so I didn't do it. But a sealed Japanese 80s for $600, that was dumb. I should have jumped on that.
Mhm.
It's probably worth about $2,000 now.
Wow.
So
You're right. That was stupid.
I know it was. And I keep going. All right. So one of the ones that I still to this day still need, I did wind up getting a Metal Hawk, but is a Raiden Gift Set. I still need a Raiden Gift Set. And at one of the BotCons, the points were cut out of the back, and that kind of was bugging me, but it was a nice box. And that one was $300. And I really should have jumped on that because now
Ooh,
they're
yeah.
about $1,000 to $1,200.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Now, here's the one that hurts. This was quite a number of years ago, and this is definitely my number 1. And I live in the Cincinnati area, so for people that know Star Wars will understand this. And
how would you say it?
I want to get, yeah.
Rocket flying Boba Fett.
So I was at a Trader's World, and I had one of the dealers that I always deal with say, "Hey, check this out." It was a rocket firing Boba Fett. Had it in my hand.
What?
Yeah,
There's
he wanted.
like 8 or 9 of those.
Well, he wanted $3,500 for it, and I was,
Wow.
I was like, I don't know if it's real. At that time, remember this was
Yeah, and I think they had made some repros of those, didn't they? Weren't there some?
This was before that. This was like
Oh, okay.
20 years ago,
Well,
and I'm like, I don't know. Well, as it turns out, if you ever watch the show, that horrible show Toy Hunter, that's the one. I actually could have bought that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's my biggest regret. Yeah.
that'll clear for like $20,000. Right?
On that,
Yeah.
it supposedly sold for 17, but still. No, I mean, yeah, I could have bought that. It was in my hand.
Man.
The
Wow.
fact that you even had something that there's only like 8 or 9 of in existence in your hand is pretty. Like I would be like, if I see a celebrity or something, like I've seen some whenever I lived in Dallas, like some of the players and stuff. And it's just like, hey, what's up? Like I remember for our birthday, like we went to Ghost Bar, and like our table was right next to like Toyz whenever like he played in Dallas, and was just like, hey, nice game, man. Like, not even though I'm a huge Cowboy fan, but dude, if I would have saw that, I would have been like, yo, everyone take a picture with me like holding this thing, because like,
remember, it was long enough. It wasn't, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have all that stuff, and it was, like I said, there just wasn't a whole lot of information like there is now out on it. But I had the opportunity to buy it.
Was that back when you were texting, you had to hit 2, 3, 2, 1, 2 to get to C? Boom, boom, boom.
Honestly, I don't think I even had a cell phone back then.
well, see, you wouldn't even buy something like that unless you're able to get the sucker like authenticated somehow, like
Right, and
Right.
I didn't know, but as it turns out, I've tracked that piece. I know where it came from. It was real. It was.
Dang, dude.
It bounced into 2 different collections now, and I think it's at home now. So.
I know where a few of them are, but I would have to do my research because they might even exchange. I'm not sure. That's that like rural rich community.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like the area I live in. That stuff pops up. It just does.
Yeah, you probably got all types of like prototype like Thundercats and stuff. Some of those go.
I had
some of the unmade Thundercats.
I've had 3 of the unproduced Ewoks figures. I've had those. I actually have one. It's a first shot of one of them. I mean, this area for Hasbro and Kenner is just awesome. The Optimus that he's talking about, the black and orange.
You don't gotta say it. You don't gotta
My
say
wife
it.
found at a Goodwill for $1.
You gotta remind me about it.
Oh no!
Gotta remind me about it.
Wow.
And so they, how they back then, I don't know if they still do now, they would take a marker and write the price on it.
Yeah.
I left it on it. It's on there. It's $1. So. Oh yeah, and Dakota, she actually got it at the half price sale, so it was actually 50 cents.
That's insulting.
All right. Let's see. Clean up some of the comments here. Dalton says he regrets missing out on United Warriors, Baldigus, United Warriors Computron, Star Convoy, getting it from Pulse, and Arm Factory Warpath. And Frank says his MP10 is his grill for him. MP44 maybe. And Cameron also joined us, and he says, I got the Cybertron Optimus for about $50 before the price skyrocketed.
Yeah. I remember seeing those prices. That's why I waited. I figured, they'll never go up that much. Was I wrong?
And Legionardo joins us as well. All right, guys in the chat. So you can actually help me out with my list. So get your pens and your paper ready. So the only figure that I'm missing out of my Star Wars 6-inch Black Series is the Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight that was released a few months ago. It never showed up at any of my stores. He's wearing all black. So I need that. If anyone has an extra, it could be loose as long as it's complete. I need that. So, or if you can show me where one is, where it's not like $50+, the Marvel Legends, the Stepford Cuckoos, I need 3 of those.
Still haven't got those?
Dude, they never showed up at any of my Walgreens. I got like 5 Walgreens within like 3 miles of my house, and none of them ever got it. They also never got the Moon Stars either. I need 3 of those.
Wow. Yeah, man, you're gonna be hurting on them.
Yeah, I saw
think.
like at eBay where I saw like someone, they're selling like the 3 of them or whatever for like $100. I'm like, oh, I might jump on that. So one thing that I did miss out on, because I was like, man, they're gonna drop the price on this because they've been dropping price on other stuff, is the DC Collectibles, the Batcave from the new Batman animated series stuff that comes with Alfred. I'm missing that. So I don't know where I'm going to put it, but especially when Snake Mountain comes in. But I need that.
Where are you going to put Snake Mountain at?
I'm going to put it.
Is it over in the window?
Yeah, I'm going to put it in that spot where the Batwing is, next to Castle Grayskull. Hopefully it'll fit in there. I can put them.
Will it fit there? Oh.
We gonna find out.
You still ain't unpacked yet.
Dude, I need 5 more DTOFs, and I picked up some of these little things today. Hey, Dakota, I got 30 of these. I bought every single one he had, and he was like, can you order some more? He was like, well, they just kind of refill them as we sell them. I'm like, dude, I need like hundreds. So he goes, probably only get like 30 in at a time. I was like, keep them coming, man. And just, text me or call me whenever they come in. So
I need a pallet. Yeah.
Just, dude.
I was like,
I'm pretty. I'm
15 DTOFs, and like,
I'm very happy that like I'm done buying those. You know what I mean? Like,
I need to order my DTOFs, and because IKEA, they keep on doing this thing to where every time I try to place an order, I was like, oh, it's the max order that can be placed today. Because you can go do pickup. They tell you to stay in your car or whatever. But anyways, something that I missed out on, or I didn't, I have it. It's the Black Series, the Shadow Trooper that also came with the Shadow Biker Scout. Only got 1 of those. I wish I would have bought like 2 more of them, because I like my little army building troops.
Old selfish Hexatron.
And that was a Target exclusive, because now I forget how much was it. It was like $100, and then after they all sold out, now they're like $300 or more. So like, I'm not gonna be army building no $300 figures. Second to last one, Takara Computron. I'd like that to go next to my Abominus. That would have been nice. I want the Takara one, though. And he's gone up in price. And I wish I would have started buying up a bunch of the Masters of the Universe Classic figures back when they were a lot cheaper. And all the ones that I did buy from Big Lots back when they had all those, I sold them. All right, no, I took them back. I was like, I'll just take these back. I'll get in on the line later. And they were like $10 figures.
Man.
Even what's his name? The green one that's real tall. You know which one I'm talking about?
Megator, yeah.
Megator? Yeah, he was $10. And he's gone back up in price too. He's expensive.
I just bought one for $70.
70? Okay. And I had him for $10 at one point, and I don't have a Battle Cat and Panthro, so I'm going to have Snake Mountain, Grayskull, and all the vehicles and all the Filmation ones, and no Battle Cat and Panther, man. Sad.
Battle Cat sells for like over $200.
They need to reissue that sucker for classics. Yeah. They need to do some type of classics. Mattel does. But anyways, that's my list of stuff. So if you guys find any of that stuff in the wild or want to sell me yours or whatever, hit me up. I'm buying. I'll put you PayPal. Let's see. We got Jackson Savage says, hey, what's up, Hex? He was in our last stream, and we're awesome. And Saroon Games, the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So I called you awesome.
Yeah, you know.
Jeez, I didn't think that was that fun.
Grand Pounder van price is crazy. Ground Pounder. I don't remember which one that is. I bought quite a few of that 2012 line, but then I ended up selling it all off. All right. Regrets. Do you have any? We can go through this. This is speed round. I only have one. It's the Diamond Select Ghostbusters, because there's just the 4 and the Slimer and Stave Puff, and then now Hasbro's doing it to where they're probably going to go deeper in the line. So I wish I didn't have the Diamond Select, so I could just the animated version ones, so I could just completely invest in that.
Oh, we're doing that now.
All right, what you got, Mike?
Are we talking about regrets that we bought?
Regrets.
Yeah, we're gonna speed round it.
Twinkies.
A little late for that.
I got like 20 of them dang things, man. Yeah, big regret. I was singing dollar signs, and I saw nothing but collecting dust.
Mm.
Primal?
I honestly, I guess purchase regrets, none. Like, I pretty much I got whatever I want to get, and I don't think there's anything sitting on the shelf that I'm just like, well, I take that back. Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. I couldn't give that thing away.
Give it to Goodwill.
Yeah, for $1.
Nah, even they turned me away.
For free.
What you got, Sport?
You know, it's honestly it's a coincidence. Mine is also the Diamond Select Ghostbusters, but mainly because I can't find Peter Venkman at a good price. So I'm just gonna sell it.
Do they go for good money?
You look, Egon goes for well over 100 alone.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm selling them all.
Yeah, we'll look on eBay. They're selling for good prices.
The real Ghostbusters?
Real Ghostbusters Diamond Select. Peter Venkman goes for $70 to $100 all day long.
I opened them though here recently.
Well, you know,
You're 50.
Yeah.
I got all four and the Stay Puff and Slimer.
You can still get good price out of it. Good sale out of it.
Yeah, if I could just recoup my money, I would be happy.
Yeah, I think you can easily.
All right. What you got, Mick?
So I decided I'm just going to lump it all together and say anything I've ever bought that's fans project.
Oh, that hurts.
And
That'll do it.
almost all of it is gone, and I sold it at a severe discount just to get rid of it.
Do you remember TJ Duckett? He had every single one of those Fans Project Bruticus's.
I was gonna say I think he's still got all the Fans Project stuff.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I didn't know if he still had it, but I'm like, man, that's a lot of different colored Bruticus's right there. And Cameron says he regrets buying the Mastermind Creations Predicate.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah,
I sold that one off a while back. I still thought it was cool.
I actually got lucky and sold that off. I think I got exactly what I paid for it when I heard they were going to do the official Predaking, and I was like, and I wound up getting it. I'm so happy I did.
Yep.
Don't you say stuff like that, Cameron. He says, I regret Fans Project figures too. Diesel was the only one I ever liked. What? Whatever. Diesel's the one that
was the razor sharp panel lines.
Yeah, that like I'm sitting there doing the full combine mode video, and like, dude, my hands are just sweating, man. It looks like I've been walking in the desert for like 5 hours. There's sweat all over my hands, and I'm like out of breath, and I'm like finally get this thing put up. I'm just like, I just want to be done with this video. I don't care if it falls apart. I'm just gonna be like, well, there it was, guys.
That's definitely a figure that's a one and done. You transform it once, you never touch it again.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah, see, because I had transformed it a few times just so I made sure that like I got it down and I didn't look like an idiot on video, which I probably still did, but
get on video and break tabs and everything.
Is my Diesel video still available on YouTube? Yeah, I think it's the combination though one. It's not. I think I did a separate one with Diesel, and then there's the combination of everything where I went from like one mode and transformed and made it, Bruticus, or not, I mean Minosaur combined mode, and that's the video to where, yeah, man, it was hard to get through. Like you can tell, like I'm out of breath, I'm sweating. It just like I'm ready to get done with that video. At the end, I'm just like, yeah, and there it is. Thanks for watching. Taking a break. No reviews for a long time. So.
Take a vacation.
Like as soon as I finished that video, I just wanted to go to my YouTube channel and be like, delete channel. I was so done, man.
It almost broke you.
All right, so let's see. Do we have anything else? Nope, that was everything there. So let's go ahead and get into a screen share and. All right, some updated photos of your Unicron?
I'm not gonna look. I've avoided all of them, so I'm just gonna set the phone down and I'll listen to y'all talk about it. But I've been trying to treat Unicron like it's a movie coming out, and I don't want any spoilers.
Go take your smoke break.
Yeah,
you
more or
already
less.
know what he is because you hear the. Now, does he stand like this? I see that they're using this. Is this just to help prop up because it's prototype and it's not as strong yet, or is will he really actually have to have the stand? Because I don't.
He will actually have to have it.
Well, they said back at, unless they've changed since then, they said back at New York Toy Fair that he would not need the stand. But you have to remember, and Brett will attest to this, dude, test shots aren't always like super awesome on their first run out of the gate. No. Assuming it's a test shot, because I'm sure, I mean, we've already seen what the resin model was about, and resin also is not always going to be tight.
So that's why I was like, they might just be using it to make sure that it's, propped up properly.
If I had to guess, and they're going to want to also show off everything in a promotional picture too. I know that they said the stand would be very useful for those who are going to be transforming it on their own and stuff like that. But I'm led to believe that we won't need the stand for any like basic posing or display or anything like that. But it is a $600 toy, so it doesn't hurt to have it.
Now, I like the eyes. That looks like the eyes rotate here. I wonder if you can take those out as well. Like you can have like your little Scourge running around, with one of his eyeballs or something.
Isn't one of the eyes broken as an option?
Well, it's a different face altogether.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it does. It gives you the busted face and all that.
Yeah, that's a lens though. Like I'm talking about eyeballs.
I think the eyes are individually posable, and they may be done up like MP 41, 43, whichever one Beast Wars Megatron is, where it's like an individual piece. So it's a possibility, I guess.
On he comes with a little ship and Rodimus and Galvatron, your next G1 Masterpiece figure.
Hey, well, don't tell me. Never mind.
And look at you wanting to know something.
Yeah, because I was wanting to know if they still stuck with like the Titans Return / the Titans Return molds like look for them, or if they went more G1 look. But I don't want to know. I just want to be surprised.
I can't see them that well.
Can't even tell.
Yeah, they're tiny. Yeah. They're tiny. All right, and we're back. Dakota, Action Toys. Ulti-Metal Megatron. This is a no transform, so therefore it's officially licensed by Hasbro.
Of course it is.
And don't these guys go for big money too? I believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
all
that no transform, made from metal stuff. It's all worthless because it doesn't transform. But yeah, people pay a bunch of money for it.
I mean, they're making this latest Megatron. Whether you do the Netflix one or you do the other one that's coming out in a few other months. That's the one that I ordered because I just like the colors a little bit better.
The Earthrise.
I think this
it's where he's like an Earth tank and not like a. But it's actual
silver. Yeah, it's actual.
Yeah,
silver like this instead of that like cheap silver looking plastic. So it looks painted. Right. Like that one looks good enough to where why wouldn't you just buy that one and it's over this no transform guy?
I think it's just the gimmick of like all the stuff that's in it being made of metal and it's high end. Like why would you buy Hot Toys? Why would you buy Sideshow? Well, because it's high end stuff.
Well, the difference between Hot Toys and a Black Series figure is like day and night.
Well, it's higher end, but like to be fair, like the difference between this and a $30 retail toy is going to be day and night too.
Scammer says this one's Megatron's $200 cheaper than Optimus.
Not so popular now, are you, Mighty Megatron?
Ooh, yeah. Anyways, there's a little look at him. I figure we throw him in because and we're already to the third party stuff.
Jeez.
Fans Toys.
They
Smoke
still haven't come out with their Stunticons yet. Golly,
Smokey. Hey, Dakota.
which ones?
You need
Which
this one here.
Which one's the Bandit?
There is none, sadly. They
Is this
missed
the final limb? Is this
they
the
missed
last
the
limb to come out?
opportunity. No.
Okay,
They
so
got one before this,
all
which
right.
is Magnum, the Ferrari.
It'd be,
They already made Breakdown too, didn't they?
Cameron said Dead End is going to be Bandit.
Dead end.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Really? Okay.
It would be cool, like if they had like a little button you could push, and then out of this little stacks, little smoke come out. That's how.
Like them old train sets where you could pour that little bitty liquid in there and watch it.
Oh, dude, wasn't that? Dude, I can smell it right now.
Yeah, dude, smell like burning wires.
It's a very distinct smell. The train sets that had smoke actually coming out of them in the 80s. Oh my goodness.
Dude, yeah, I used to love putting together like the train tracks and stuff like that, and use them and like had a little dial knob on it. You could make it go faster or slower, and then you could pour that little smoke in there, and it would choo choo.
Choo choo.
Dude, I would always have like you have army men. Well, we had like also those like cowboys and Indians and stuff like that. Dude, I'd had them like trying to get the train and stuff like that. I basically had my own little Westworld going on. So, have you seen the newest season of Westworld? Dakota?
Are they on season 3 yet?
They just finished season 3.
No, I haven't, because I haven't even watched season 2 yet, because I took a break from HBO whenever Game of Thrones took that year break, and I never caught up with it after Game of Thrones.
1 was great. 2, I was like, okay, this is really good, and 3 is like next level.
I loved season 1. I loved season 1. So they just wrapped season 3. I may re-up my HBO subscription for
only
a month.
8 episodes too. Season 3 is.
Yeah,
it is. It's like Westworld, but also with like Blade Runner, and like the music. The music is fantastic in season 3. I went to my Spotify. I'm like, dude, add all these songs from this. I was like, dude, I want to listen to that all day. So there's your Smokey. These look real. I like these car modes. These look nice.
Is
The
this
Wall
the
Rider is
one where
next.
Huh?
Oh, never mind. This is where I was thinking. Was this the one that the trailer came separate or not?
no, that's not unique toys.
X Transbots.
Keith X Transbots. Yeah.
I'm still waiting on that trailer.
Yep.
Go into the model train shows. What Dakota in here making me relive my model train childhood. Dalton, you had a model train childhood?
Yeah, man. Dalton really likes trains.
Oh,
that's right. He sent a picture whenever the big
boy.
Yeah, big boy came through. Zeta Toys. Ford. How big is this guy? Cameron, how big is this guy? Is he as big as 23 centimeters? Why do they always do that?
Yeah, can we get that in freedom units?
TFW, you're an American base.
So basically, like your MP hot rod is going to be about as tall as his head. I think was like the general consensus on this guy. I remember when they teased the grayscale copies, they showed it next to their hoodlum figure, their hot rod, and he was mighty tiny. But yeah, this thing's supposed to be outrageously large. This is the Fans Toys. No. I'm thinking Fans Toys. Never mind.
23 centimeters. What is 23 centimeters,
Yeah,
guys? Don't make me do it. Don't.
Well, I can't. If I leave the call, then
I'll look at it.
it'll get choppy. 2 inches.
9 inches.
9 inches. Well, I guess that would be like what? That would be Marvel scale, wouldn't it? Would that be close to Marvel scale? Marvel comic scale?
9 inches.
I think because that would be Marvel comic scale.
Why you want a 9-inch Ford Max?
Because Marvel comic scale.
I don't know nothing about that, man.
He's a Minimax.
It'll go great with GoBots.
Fortress Minimus.
Go pretend I didn't hear that.
You can have them battle off with your Perfect Effect one. Whatever his name was, I forgot.
Warden.
Yeah, Warden.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, they're Voyager size. He's Voyager size, so he could fit into your IDW line.
Mm.
Wasn't the IDW one like
Oh wait, isn't Zeta? Aren't they like Toy World? Aren't they like old Toy World people?
You reading Dalton's comments?
No, I just started thinking, and I was like, yeah, I forgot. Like one of those.
He said.
Some people, like some people from Toy World, split off and made Zeta, and then they just started ripping off all the old Toy World stuff that they worked on. Because I do remember Toy World made that Voyager size Fort Max. So this just looks to be like a pseudo re-release, I guess.
Dude, I want a page or something, or a little community thing where it's just like all the third-party companies together. And I just like, we can't comment. We just get to sit there, and I just want to see the drama unfold. And like, you're copying me. Like you shouldn't be copying me. Meanwhile, like Hasbro's like watching the, like, yeah.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah. So, I mean the blue. I like the blue. It's all painted up, looking nice.
Yeah, I remember they did the Grand Max. I think that was like TFCon 2014 in Chicago. Was they released that
Grant?
one?
Grant?
Yeah. Well, no. I think Grant was the War Within Prime or something like that from that one company.
Yeah, Cameron said anything
was
Zeta are formerly world models.
Yeah.
There was a Grant one that was like wasn't that big at all. It was Chicago 2014.
Yeah. It was meant to be. It was meant to be like your Chug scale Marvel Comics Fort Max or Grand Max.
Yeah. Grand Max. Yeah, I had it at one point.
Here you go, Dalton. Fans Hobby. Armada Megatron prototype, little teaser looking thing.
Wow, dude! Kudos to Fans Hobby for like not doing the umpteenth version of other characters.
Uncharted Waters. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
they're in their own lane. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, they've always impressed me. Like even whenever they did the Monster Bots, like I always thought that was impressive. Like no one else did the Monster Bots. No one else has, or at least not in masterpiece scale. And then they did. I think what they do? They did God Jinrai.
Yeah, they did that. Also,
yeah. So, and Gigatron, Overlord, whatever.
Overlord, yeah.
Let's see. Dalton says, I do like this Megatron. All right. So, Cameron, go ahead and put one of these down for Dalton. He's definitely buying. So you go ahead and add that to his list.
This week.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's his, you know what, right there. That's his, you know. Well, I can't say.
His Grail?
That's his G1.
It's his Grail.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought Mike was going somewhere dark with this. And that's his.
No, I really wasn't.
That's his Grail 1.
This opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his Grail. All right, DNA Designs. You got some kind of fusion cannon. I don't know anything about this. So Dakota,
Matrix
I guess it's some gun.
Oh yeah, the Matrix Buster. So they decided to make their own version of the Matrix Buster that came with the most recent Encore Big Convoy. It is not a knockoff. It's a new mold. It does not fit as well as I don't want to say as well as it. It doesn't fit as accurately, I guess, as the one that did come with the Encore, but it is an option if you don't want to spend $100 or $120 or whatever. On
you can't, it's sold out everywhere.
Oh, it is the new Encore Big Convoy. Okay.
Yeah, I can't find
so
it
then this is going to be your only option. This should have come with the toy color or the Toon Color one instead of the toy color one, but what are you going to do, right?
Real quick to catch up on the messaging. I did. Where is it? Jackson, you said something about doing a review on Bruticus and Defensor. Are you talking about the G1s? I don't have them anymore. I sold the G1s. Stack says, will you be covering anything regarding the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate line? I not today. I don't believe, just because there's like no new information on it. But it's whenever they do reveal something new, then we would share it. Unless they've shared something here in the past hour that I don't know about, because we've been doing the show. And let's see. GW says, yeah, Fans Hobby, they're also doing the Junior Headmasters as well. So, yeah, with the Minerva coming out, we've taken a look at that. Dalton said he's getting this too. All right, get another one put on Dalton's list. We got to hold him accountable for all the stuff that he said he's going to buy.
He's got a whole scroll. Yeah.
It's just our job to hold
rack
them
up
accountable.
Dalton's tab. All right, Shockwave Lab upgrade kit for Siege Megatron. No, I mean, all right, I guess.
I actually like that.
I used to have all the Decepticon masterpieces. I actually had a lot of masterpieces, but then I sold all but 3. Well, I think I still got a couple that are boxed up somewhere that I need to sell. But
I know where you can take those to sell in a couple of weeks if you wanted to.
Where's that? Go ahead and plug it.
No, I'm not going to do no shameless plug. I'm just saying. Try to talk you into coming.
Oh, Dalton's getting this too. 3 in a row.
Dalton likes getting all that stuff, all the upgrade stuff.
Sport. Basically, give us the cha-ching. This is Dalton's wallet.
Give us
Oh, you're right.
Give us the ching.
No, we need multiples.
One more.
See, let's add another one. Dalton's getting this too.
What is that?
Problem is he says that, but we got to hold him to it.
For
Yeah.
Ironworks,
we'll get
he
this
doesn't
one.
even have this figure, but he's getting it.
He's getting
the
accepted.
add-on.
Just in case.
I think he does. Dalton, I think he does have Ironworks. He probably does.
Does he? Okay.
I think he does. God,
Well,
he does.
he's getting this anyway. All right, so and then with the Transformers, getting into the action figure stuff, this is where Cameron, he's going to be like, oh, guys, like, I started coughing, like, I'm gonna head in. So hopefully Cameron stays for a while, but we know that he mainly loves the Transformer stuff. All right, so I wanted to go over this real quick. Walmart put up these new things. Puma, Foxtrot, and Leopard. Now, those are obviously not the G.I. Joe's names. What do we think they are? I'm going to say maybe Snow Leopard, or maybe it's a Snow Leopard, maybe that's Storm Shadow, maybe Puma.
Are they figures?
Yeah, they're supposed to be figures.
So like Foxtrot could be Flint.
The Leopard, a lot of people were speculating that was Pimp Daddy Destro.
Pimp Daddy Destro.
I'm gonna say,
I can see that.
Is Baroness, because she's a fox, man. She foxy lady. Bum, bum, bum,
What was the other one? Foxtrot,
Puma.
Leopard,
Puma.
Puma. That's a warthog.
That'd be a fat one.
Cobra Commander.
That'd be a fat guy.
Puma.
Pumas aren't fat.
Yeah, they are. You ever seen Lion King? They're fat.
Yeah, Pumbaa was pretty
That's
chunky boy.
Pumbaa, not Puma.
It's Puma.
Oh, I was thinking, it's Puma.
Pumbaa
Fat.
with a B. Pumbaa with a B.
This is Puma.
Yeah,
Puma. Like a cat.
Puma. Yeah, that
Yeah.
cat. They're not fat.
I was thinking of the warthog on Lion King.
That's why I was like, why do you keep on talking about Lion King with a warthog? Huh.
Puma. How about Stalker?
So who do you think?
No.
Any idea who those might be?
I would think Puma would be Stalker. And I know you were at Foxtrot, but I was thinking about the F and maybe Flint. But a lot of people have said that Leopard is like the Pimp Daddy Destro because it'd be a simple repaint.
Why,
the
man? I
sad
don't
part
want
is
that one
that
yet.
I wouldn't think they'll really do it because of what they'll probably call him maybe leopard or something. I cannot see going down the toy department in Walmart
And seeing Pimp Daddy Destro on the.
Well,
exactly
that'd be funny.
on the box. Exactly.
Just going by with my theory about Foxtrot being Flint, then Leopard would be Lady J.
Dude,
Just
put
imagine
it
that.
right next to the slave Leia and like put them
Dude, all the Karens will come out in full force.
Have a
Golly.
meltdown. Yeah.
Again. Bring in your old Breaking Bad figures and start throwing those up on the end cap as well.
Oh man.
That's too
All right.
much.
So
True,
Hasbro is like, all right, so here's like the final contestants for like your fan voted figure to like come back, get a repackaging or whatever. And I'm like, okay, Jyn Erso, we don't need I can go to any of my Walgreens right now and pick up at least two of her right now.
At least.
And she was also at Five Below or whatever that store's called for like a long time. Like there were so many Jyn Ersos made. Like she's still at my Walmarts too. So you don't need a repackage of her because she's still in the stores. Qui-Gon, it's been a while. He's kind of middle. The Slave Leia, she was early on, but they have they've fallen on their sword and they're going to call it the Hunt Slayer Leia. They got a 501st Trooper, which I believe that this is already like it's on pre-order. It's at GameStop, I believe, if I'm looking at it correctly. This Obi-Wan kind of middle. Greedo, he was one of the earlier ones, but he was a peg warmer from the beginning. Like he didn't officially sell out until like Hastings closed and clearanced them. Jango Fett, kind of a little bit of the early on, but he was up for pre-order for a long time for BBTS. Ahsoka was popular, but still, like you can pick up an Ahsoka for not very much. Like I had an extra one, and I recently sold it and only got it like $25 for it. So I mean, it's not like she's jacked up in price. Commander Cody, I could see him possibly being one. And this Leia, I never saw her in store. I was only able to get mine through a convention that I went to in San Antonio. That was the only time I ever saw it, and I picked it up then. So I'm thinking this Leia would be a good one. Commander Cody. Or maybe your Slave Leia or Hut Slayer, whatever you want to call her. What do you think? Or none of you guys collect Black Series as much as I do, I guess.
I'd go for the Hut Slayer Leia because I don't have one.
I would go for the Slave Leia just to see the Karens get mad. But, I mean, that's just,
That'd be funny.
And also, we didn't have the face printing technology back then, so her face will look a lot better on this one. So, you know what? I'm going to go with this because this Leia, even though like she was harder to find, this one does have a nice face on it already. So if you could track that down. Ahsoka for the win. I mean, Ahsoka's obviously the favorite character here, but you can still pick her figure up for like $25-$30. So, and look at it, some new waves of stuff. So you're gonna get Admiral Akbar. Did get another Akbar, and it was a 2-pack with like a First Order commander. And that was a Toys R Us exclusive back in the day, but like it hardly sold any, and like Toys R Us clearanced them for like a long time to get rid of them, to where they even went down to like $10 or $15 for the 2-pack at one point. But you can pick up Akbar by himself. Plus, I think he's wearing a brown outfit. I don't have it out on the shelf right now. It's still packed up, but it's a new version of Akbar there.
Now, are they color coding the boxes now?
Yeah, and they're doing new packaging. So that's going to be great for stacking and everything.
Nice. Drop.
Another Darth Vader. Empire Strikes Back. I'd have to look at my Vaders to see what the difference is here. I'd just have to look at them all really close. But I got one of those in pre-order as well. I got them all in pre-order. Clone Trooper Camino. Haven't got that one yet. That'll be a new one. So, got
I
3
like
of
that
those
one.
pre-order.
Yeah, it looks good.
And there's your boy Mando with his armor that he actually
Man,
wears the majority of the show.
Can't wait for that vintage collection released. Like that's what I'm waiting on.
So, got at least one of those on pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
And the Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder, which they're coming in this package, and then he's also already in the carded package. So
40th,
yeah. So well, I mean, it's the same figure.
Mhm.
So yes, yeah. That's I do the 6-inch where like Rick, he does kind of both. Stormtrooper, most popular seller, army build always. You can never have enough Stormtroopers because you need them all so they can actually hit something. Poor guys. Dude, I love seeing that we getting an Ewok because now you can reuse the body and just paint them different stuff and put a different head on them and whatever, mix a bunch of different weapons, and we can start building up the Ewoks. So looks nice. Cara Dune, do you need that one? Did I say again? I don't know why you don't tell me, Dalton, in the chat. Like we're always like, Mike's like, do you guys need anything? And I'm like, I need this, and someone else is like, I need this, and you didn't put that. Like I passed by a Cara Dune last weekend, and so they're grouping them together. So like this blue is Empire Strikes Back, and this green Return of the Jedi. Mando is orange. And they're coming out with the Zeb finally, so you can complete that Ghost Crew, but they're also reissuing the rest of them. So if you missed out on that way, you can still buy them all. And I think I pre-ordered another Ahsoka. I'd have to look at the face. I don't know if there's any difference, though. If I see a Cara Dune, I'll just pick it up and then we'll go from there. You can tell me if you already found one or if you need it. Yeah. Hot Ahsoka. Not little
the adult. The adult.
Yeah, the adult Ahsoka. So yeah, Chopper's already out, but I forget if he came with that helmet or not. He probably did. I saw a guy in a comic shop that he's got in the mall where he's basically like the new Hastings. He's got like used DVDs and video games and CDs and a few action figures and stuff. And he had this guy opened and he was selling it for $60.
Golly.
Oh, and that's
yeah, I forgot you could go to Hastings and like put some stuff you owned in their cabinet or whatever, and they would like sell it for you or whatever.
Oh, is that okay? Maybe that's what it was. Because like all the rest of his stuff was like still in boxes, like the regular Wave stuff still in boxes, and it was like the normal market. It was like $24, instead of $20 or whatever. But he had it before Walmart and Target and everything. So her face sculpt already looked really good. So I don't know if there's any difference there. Yet there's a carbonized stormtrooper. He's basically silver. I got those pre-ordered at BBTS. I got 3 of those as well.
Oh, is this that fella from Rebels? Yes, that fella from Rebels.
Yeah, these are all Rebels. That face is different, so I'll have to get that.
Oh, you're so crazy. Dude, I tried getting into Rebels, man. Like, I think I got more or less through the first season, kinda, like maybe halfway through. Which I was watching it at work, like, because I was needing things to download on my phone to watch while I was at work because we don't have internet at work.
She looks the same.
But I just couldn't get into Rebels.
Would you guys say that Zori Bliss is a villain? No. The Zeb, he's the main one I want to see.
Yeah, he's the last one that is missing from the group.
Yeah, get that ghost group. Actually, you know who else I would like? I would like an Old Man Rex. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got Ahsoka in there. Like, he's kind of just as much of the group as Ahsoka was. Like, he's not one of the originals, but he joined later on and was with them. Are you gonna get a Zeb, Dakota, so you can get it signed by what's his face?
By who?
Your Beast Wars Megatron guy.
Oh, I didn't know he voiced him. But probably not. Like, I don't know, man. I got nothing. I got nothing for it. I would
You're
like.
not really fan there, are you?
I really am not.
Yeah.
I would like a vintage collection Cad Bane though. But like, I don't know.
I think
like that's
we'd like any Cad Bane at this point.
Yeah.
New Marvel Legends, Daredevil. I passed on him. He's the only one I passed on, I think.
Oh, hockey pads.
Yeah, this one. I'm just like, no. And there's your $15 AIM Troopers. Like, yeah, that's pass on those. They're not Spider-Man or X-Men, so.
Even though I don't need the AIM Troopers, I think the Daredevil's pretty neat though.
Apocalypse.
Did they just go back? Whoa, go back. Did they reuse the Cyclops head for him?
No, that's not.
Oh, okay. Because like
cross like that.
I left my Cyclops in the box, the one that came with the bomber jacket and the sunglasses. Yeah. But
and they wouldn't be able to do it because like Cyclops can actually see where Daredevil he's blind. So
well, yeah,
they couldn't reuse the same head.
Obviously.
Apocalypse, your Build-A-Figure here is actually already getting like his own standalone. So I love it. It looks like this is going to keep on coming. So where's my Rhino and Sandman?
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing this.
I need a Mojo as well. I'd like that too.
Dude, I hated Mojo. Like, granted, I remember him most from the animated series.
Oh yeah, all my love is from animated series.
Yeah. Like I hated the way that dude talked. I like everything. Like, which I mean, that was the point, right? Like he was just supposed to be your like typical slime ball, And
then
this looks cool though. Yeah, dude. This like you see like all the accessories that come with him. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
all these effects pieces.
He's no X-Men or Spider-Man, so. Easy pass.
Yeah, but this was definitely tempting.
I mean, if you're into like the Avengers and stuff, like I would definitely see this as a buy. But like,
I've just always liked that.
I don't collect those ones. Oh, that's cool. Look at that with the smoke.
Yeah, dude, the smoke effects. Yeah.
Man, that head sculpt looks like Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, I don't look at it. This Electro. I already have Electro, but I'm trying. I went ahead and pre-ordered this one. I'll have to get mine and look at it, but I don't think there's anything different except for just the packaging.
I wish they would have done this with like all of the X-Men animated series stuff. Like, I mean, I know they did it with Storm, but like I opened that Storm. If they would like come back and swing back around and re-release all of them, like the main cast in that blister style packaging, instant buy, get the whole case.
Jackson says, "Do you guys think that Transformers Power of the Primes are as big a value of the G1?" What do you mean is
As valuable as the G1? Absolutely not.
no? If that's what you're asking.
Actually,
This like head and the scales are different. Or the scales aren't different, but they're like more greenish, where the other ones were more shiny. His outfit was shinier on the other one, and the head is different as well. Also, I don't remember if I got a Norman human head. Okay, Slim says the older Electro was more modern, or was modern, and this is the classic one. Okay, if they're different, then I'll buy it. But if they're exactly the same, then there's no purpose for it. Now, I've got 4 of these things on pre-order. Because I'm like, all right, I get my Gwen, I get my Mary J, but then I get 2 extra bodies, so I can throw like one of my spare Jean Grey heads on there and a spare something else head on there. So I just got like all these, and another spare Emma Frost head on. So I just got like all these hot women in skirts.
Just wearing the exact same clothes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's what makes no sense.
Yeah.
I want more Stefford Cuckoos for that. So I just got I got to have a whole shelf of just all these women just wearing these skirts. They only have 2 outfits.
Just wearing the same exact outfit, like to the function.
Oh,
Just
dude,
like-
dude, and if they make a Savage Rogue, dude, it's over. It's over. They're just all of them, all the female heads. They're all coming off. They're all going on Savage Rogue bodies.
Golly.
But that's how I'm going to boost my Instagram right there.
There we go.
Hey, look, they're not exactly the same. One's going to have a blue purse. The other one's going to have a red little notebook or a high school album or something. This was a Walgreens exclusive. I missed on the other Moon Knight, but I don't know much about Moon Knight. It's a lot of white in that figure. I see. I don't know if I like that. I think the other one looked better. Get you one of these. And just another Spider-Man. I'd have to look and see what's different on him. I guess you can never have too many Spider-Mans.
I mean, you can, but okay.
Yeah, I guess you can. So here was a little tease. God, what's the dude's name?
John Warden. No? Okay.
No. God, where is it?
Does it matter?
It matters. It matters to the people, man. Sebastian Shaw, more than likely.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a Hasbro employee name.
No. Here's the Nimrod, which I'm still not completely.
Dude, it's X-Men. Like, that's like the big bad for X-Men.
Yeah,
if you ask me.
I wanted him more the animated series look.
Yeah.
Dalton says we need an animated style Rogue reissue. We just need a bunch of Rogues.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
at this point, no. Like, I already paid whatever, $60, $75 for mine. Like,
that's it.
let her-
I thought it was
let her
over $100 or something like that.
it was. This one, I think, was just minus the ungloved hand, which I wouldn't have used anyways. So,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
old man Hawkeye, that's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. There's it's Rick Hawkeye.
Rick Hawkeye.
Oh.
Wait, okay. Just wanted to look at the newest stuff on here. Here's a new Rogue. And apparently she's gonna have like some type of new pin articulation joints or something like that.
Oh yeah, they kind of talked about it with whenever they did their presentation. I think with some figure that was coming out. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, where it was supposed to be like pinless. I think, and I think we can kind of see that with the elbows.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it real good. But I'm not going to turn down another opportunity to buy Rogue.
And I think the knees as well. Yeah, this one, like, I don't know, man. Like, all my love comes from the '90s X-Men look. Like, I mean, I didn't hate the any of the other modern ones, but I mean, I got my Rogue. Like,
I mean, Savage Rogue is still she's the best. And now you can check out some of the great quality that Diamond Select Toys is bringing to you. Look at that Hulk Buster right there. That looks like something that a children's toy.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it looks decent.
And there's your Thor.
That one don't look at all decent.
Look at that face.
Yeah. Cape probably should have been soft goods, but what are you gonna do?
It's Diamond Select.
It's crazy how like Diamond Select and Marvel Legends just like flip flopped. Like now Marvel Legends have the superior sculpts where Diamond Select used to.
And Figma coming out with another figure, Soldier 76. Yeah, man, like nobody uses Soldier except for like silver and bronze players, man. So
are those the nubs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in diamond. I'm in the top. I think it's 11% in the world in ranked.
What a loser.
Diamond, baby. Yeah. And yeah, so it goes bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, master, grandmaster.
Them last two don't sit too right with me, but be all right, I guess.
But Soldier, so they're gonna keep this Figma thing going. Why the Hasbro one didn't make it, man? I don't know why. There's the visor, is ultimate. Already got the Hasbro Soldier, so I don't need this guy. But I will eventually put together a full crew as long as Figma keeps on coming out with the figures. So you guys, you keep on buying them. Appreciate it. Here is the Mafex. Yeah, the Mafex. So 6-inch. Here you go. Got a flat booty. What you think, Dakota?
That is not America's bottom.
Mm-mm.
That, and I mean, I've already got the Walmart one, and the Walmart Marvel Legends one, dude. In my opinion, like I like the little hammer swinging effect piece right here, but you can't go wrong with that Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive. If you want to pay the aftermarket for it right now, I guess.
That one's my favorite.
Slim says, do any of you guys have the Storm Collectibles Injustice Bane? If not, I highly recommend it. I like some of that Storm Collectibles DC stuff, which I'm trying to think of which one it is. I think it's Lobo. Dude, that Lobo, we've seen it a couple times at like San Diego Comic Cons, and I'm all like, for a couple years in a row, I was just like, yo, that Lobo looks amazing. From what I remember, the Bane looked pretty good too. Well, the Hasbro ones just really didn't sell that well, but it was also because like Hasbro did their like normal thing where they're like, here's wave 1 and like here's like some different costumes and stuff, and then like wave 2 is like, yeah, it's just a bunch of repaints of what we've already given you, and that's not what we wanted. We wanted give us all the characters.
Look at them throwing their cards there.
And then we go in and start buying all the different outfits and colors and stuff like that. Yeah, you gonna get this one? It's your boy.
No, man, I got my Marvel Legends one, man. It's the only one I need. But this does look pretty good.
You can take his jacket off, man.
I'm just not gonna pay whatever it is, $60-$70 what these Mafex go for, I'm sure.
Look at his bottom.
That's still kind of flat, for Louisiana boy eating all that gumbo. He ain't gonna have bottom that flat.
3 meals a day, just eat etouffee.
Just gotta put some more rice in his diet, I like that this is soft goods though, the soft goods coat. I think that's awesome. But
let's see, this was like a couple months ago during crawfish season, but I went and picked up I don't know, like 5 or 6 pounds of crawfish, for my mom and I, and we were sitting there going through it, and like, try to get a few, and then try to eat some, and I was like, she's like, you get bored of doing this before you even like you're full. Like, she's like, I'm just so done with killing these things and getting into it. Like, I don't even want to eat them anymore. I just want to be done with it.
See, that's why, like, what I do instead of like peel and eat, is I peel all of them and then I just start dipping them in butter.
God, man,
and
you
just
sit there for 3 hours and
yeah. Well, I mean,
it's hungry. You're still hungry afterwards. You're like, man,
it takes me an hour and a half just to like make tacos, which I thoroughly enjoy. So, I think growing up eating crawfish is what like gave me that. Like, I just know to start, like, go ahead and buy them and start peeling on them before I get hungry. And then of course you got to eat the sausage and the bread and the potatoes and all that and the corn. You got to eat all that stuff with it too. You don't just eat the crawfish.
Yeah. What you think about this guy? Mayfex as well.
Think he'd look cooler if he was 3 3/4 inches. That's something I do like, and again, like, I don't know, I've probably asked, but I think the Hasbro one, the 6-inch one, is that cape going to be a molded plastic cape again, or are they doing soft goods for that cape?
Oh man, we just looked at it.
I know, but I didn't think to check out the cape.
Are we the only two in this call right now?
No, it's Brett and Sport and Mike are in here as well.
There's the child.
I have the 1/1 scale on pre-order from Hot Toys.
Hot Toys, yeah.
Oh, you getting that? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he looks nice, and with this one, we can see some like shininess too. I think the Hasbro one had shiny.
Yeah.
IG-11.
One and only Hot Toys, isn't it?
That's another one that needs a vintage collection release, man. IG-11.
Oh, hey, did you want? I saw the 5 points of articulation.
No.
Boba Fett in Walmart today.
Is that the
retro
vintage, the retro one?
Yeah, the retro one.
Oh man, you should
Lucky.
pick that up.
Yeah, totally.
Again, why didn't y'all guys say, man?
I didn't
Man,
I don't have any use for it.
It's probably clearance to $5. The whole retro line's already clearanced out.
Oh, that was quick.
Yep.
Those aren't the original molds, are they? Didn't they just
No.
make new molds?
No, they're new molds. Yeah,
Yeah, no thanks.
they're just
Yeah,
made to look.
They got the
cool.
little sticker on there, and like they even with the card, they try to make it look like it's all beat up, but it's just like that's the way the card was printed.
Have
It's
you
a
seen
neat
those?
touch. I think that's a neat touch.
Have you seen those pictures on Twitter from people getting them from Walmart.com? They really made them look beat up.
Oh, they did. Man, it was bad.
They mangled them.
There was one dude, he had one card in there. Big box, completely destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah, I got something from someone recently where it was just one carded figure, and I was like, I'm glad I'm gonna open this up because this thing looks like it went through a trash can. It got to me. All right, I need to take a close look at this Wonder Woman because I don't like the McFarlane one.
Me too. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Is that an anatomically correct sculpt?
Man, she is. I'm sorry, man. Every time I see her statue or her just in general, man.
Gal Gadot?
Say
Oh,
something
God.
negative and get kicked off the show. Say something.
Yeah,
Negative.
go
it
on
wasn't-
ahead,
it
Mike.
wasn't
Go
negative.
ahead.
It wasn't going to be negative. It was going to be perverted, probably.
Oh,
Man,
Cameron says the Mando for the Black Series. It looks like it is cloth.
Oh, that's good news then as a vintage collector.
But
Like,
then it
'cause-
says comic, comma. But looking closely, I believe it is plastic.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, like it seems like the vintage collection is like will mimic whatever the 6-inch does. So that's why I was really kind of hoping, but what are you gonna do?
So I mean, like, there's like spending money on this where this is gonna run you like $60 to $80, and then there's like, hey, why don't I just like throw in an extra 150 or whatever it is and get the Hot Toys, you know.
I don't know. You said this is McFarlane?
No, this is the SH Figure Arts one. I'm saying I'm not a fan of the McFarlane ones. When they're like 7 inches or 7.5 inches tall, like they look weird.
It's a weird scale. Yeah.
It's like that one company that we always joke about where they're like, hey, we made it like the big like scale that you guys have been asking for, 1/10 scale or something like that.
Was that is that Mezco?
Not the one that's doing the 1/10. I forget. Remember they made those ugly Arrow and Flash figures?
Oh yeah, terrible sculpts.
I was like, these can't be officially licensed because if they are, like, there's no way the actors signed off on these because this look terrible.
That's neat that they made the rope. Like, I'm guessing the rope has a wire running through it. I think that's pretty cool.
Get a little upskirt. I can't wait for this movie, man. I'm excited.
Me either. Me as well. Whatever.
Oh, did it come out in August, or did it get pushed back too?
I don't know if they pushed it back or not. I think it was already in post-production before everything kind of happened.
Here's your SH Figure Art.
That guy.
Mike, that's $20, bro.
Wow, dude! I didn't even say it!
It is because we know exactly where you're going with it. You said I know that guy. That's $20 per jar.
He didn't even hesitate, you know.
Oh,
man.
Oh God, I'm crying over here. Ooh, I'm hot. I got her to say it on.
Dude, can you believe if the chat even knew what the $20 jar was for, and how much money Mike has put in there over the past?
Dude, just imagine. You should know how much money I owe over in Stasis Lock. I owe so much money over there.
Mike's got 2 jars going. Like, the only way to collect is to break his kneecaps at this point.
Switching to barrels now. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, Mike's got 2 5-gallon buckets going. The resemblance is uncanny, and I'll put that $20 in that jar.
Could I do a Black Series Star Wars review? I mean, if you go to my YouTube channel and just, I guess, put in Star Wars Black Series, like, there's a bunch of stuff that'll pop up in there. Or even Transformers, whatever you're looking at. Like, I got over 1,000 videos in there.
Oh, what a nerd.
Yeah. and I haven't done a review in, like, almost 2 years. So. I just got kind of bored doing them, and like not too many people were watching them, so I was like, it seems like we're both wasting our time here. So yeah,
do it for the fun of it, Josh.
Yeah, you gotta see how cool it really is.
That's definitely
$20.
That's $20 for you in the jar too. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so here is the Mezco. This is the 112 collection. I don't know about this. I don't know about this Wonder Woman. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm pretty sure I don't like it.
This looks like it's not supposed to be Gal Gadot though.
No. This looks more like kind of, yeah, classic comic version. Mike needs to take out a mortgage for how many $20 payments he owes.
Mike just sent me 3 text messages that I haven't been able to check yet, but I can guarantee you that's another $60.
What are you talking about?
Just mail him your Unicron, Mike.
I didn't get one.
I do love this Dark Side, though. I forgot how much this Dark Side was. I think it was a little too rich for my blood.
I remember when we were talking about that in San Diego one year. Because it has those laser eyes that went all over the place.
Yeah.
Dude, Darkseid ran like all the aimbot mods out of all the villains.
Nope.
Okay, real quick. Here's your NECA Alpha Predator 7
They're
inch.
making another Predator. I'm so surprised.
Okay. They have Dakota. Look at this. Okay, look
Oh, my
at
dear
this
Lord.
fan base that has kept this thing going with all these Predators. It's 100.
That's what I should have invested in. Freaking Predator stock. Just the merchandising stock
I can't
alone.
believe this thing. And this would be. Oh well, I don't want to. I was about to say this would be like me buying like every version of a stormtrooper, but like I do, and then I buy it in multiples of 3. So.
I think the only Predator I really liked was I think like the Falconer Predator. That was the only one that I thought was pretty cool.
What's up, K-Bar?
Oh, K-Bar's here for the fun now.
Oh yeah, he's here to pitch in his $20 too.
Does K-Bar know about the $20 jar?
Yeah,
yeah. He is an advocate supporter of the $20.
He's contributed to it as well.
You should just start a Patreon on it. You know?
Dude, K-Bar is up there. He is like making it rain 20s on big boys.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans for it.
Okay, so yeah, the Mezco Dark Side's 180. Yeah, that's a little much for me considering I have the DC Icons Dark Side, which is pretty nice, and it's tall.
Bro,
too.
why you so broke? Why you so broke?
Yeah, so that's all we're looking at. Anyways, you can buy this if you want. If you like the NECA Predator, it is NECA, so it'll probably fall apart in a few weeks anyway. But here's more NECA. I love this. Actually, it was on the last one too, where Toyark. Let's see, where did they put it? Up here as a pros. Blah 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 blah. Cons, none. They said the same thing about the Predator too. It's like,
wow,
how much are they like? Some backs are getting scratched here, you know.
Somebody's being bought and paid for.
Yeah.
Ask me for my opinion on the matter.
more than just $20.
So here's your Halloween 2 Michael Myers. I guess this is the retro clothes collection. I don't like the clothes stuff or the retro.
Only time I like soft goods is when it's like a cape or a cloak. You know, like that's it.
And it's got to be the right mixture too. So I guess that was the old one. This is the new one. I don't know. I don't watch these horror movies, so like to me, like if you said like who's scarier, Michael Myers or Rosamund Pike from Gone Girl? Rosamund Pike, like she scared the Jesus out of me, man.
No, I can't say that. When this first came out, it scared the crap out of me.
Have you seen Gone Girl?
Mm-mm.
Dude, Gone Girl, Rosa, she's crazy, and it's like I won't spoil the movie, but she's crazy. It's not a horror movie. It's just the stuff she does. Also, Jaws. Jaws is a heck of a lot scarier to me. McFarlane, get some new stuff here. I think the Azrael is basically the newest thing here. Again, if they weren't like 7 inches tall.
That crazy size.
Cameron coming in with a fire. He says maybe for the cons they tried to type NECA and autocorrect made them put none.
That's good.
Could I do a little Q&A? I mean, I basically have done that every Cybercast. Like usually, whenever you guys ask stuff, I just kind of answer it. You know,
Ask away.
not that
Ask
I'm
away.
not that private about anything. There's like I usually like to keep it to toy talk. So basically, like anything to do with like religion, sexuality, politics, social stuff. You know, like I don't talk about that stuff on the show because like people. They come to this, they just want to escape and, you know, come talk toys, mess around, have some fun. So, yeah, I've got the I think the Warhammer things are next, Legionardo. I think I think I saw these, and I saw the new Wonder Womans in Target. They've got the McFarlane DC stuff in like 3 different places. It's weird. And here's the Warhammer. I've never played Warhammer, so I don't know what any of these characters are. This thing looks like something from Heavy Metal. Dalton, are you allowed to watch the Heavy Metal cartoon yet? Did anyone play Warhammer? Does anyone have anything to contribute to these? Because I've never played this game.
I thought Dakota did. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I didn't. You're thinking of Tyler.
Tyler did all the little models and everything, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I just thought Dakota was in on that as well. No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Dakota, I thought you'd look at this guy right here and be a fan of Destiny and Halo and just kind of be like they had a baby and there's some Spartan games.
It's one of those like too small, not enough articulation sort of things. So I never really messed around with it.
All right, well, that's just prototypes of the same stuff. Yeah. Here you go, Mike. Your time to shine, buddy. Super 7.
Japan Wrestling.
Japan Pro Wrestling. Who is this?
I guess Rey Mysterio. I don't know. I don't watch New Japan Wrestling. AEW, wow. I'm all over that. Rick would probably know who some of these guys. I bet you Rick watches it.
Who's this guy?
I don't know.
The only Japanese wrestler that I know is that old grandma lady, and then when she went and fought that Gabby something from Brazil, which was like, I don't know, like 7 foot tall and like pure muscle, and she just threw that grandma around. The grandma went around and like bounced off the ropes, and then Gabby grabbed her and then just like chucked her into the ropes and just beat the hell out of her for like 30 seconds.
Jeez Louise.
YouTube search after this show, Gabby versus I don't know, like Japanese wrestler or something like that. Hopefully it'll come up. It's like this old lady. They even like have it on YouTube with like the weigh-in where the old Japanese grandma wrestler, she comes in with like some type of dominatrix looking like tight black spandex all over and chains around her collar and chains going around. Like she looks like she showed up for something totally different. And, and she's like weighing in there. She's like, yeah, they're cheering her on. And then this Gabby gets on there and they have to like move the 100 thing or 50 and then another 50. It's like you're over 100 pounds heavier, and she's all muscle. And then they do the face-to-face, but it's more like she's like looking down at her. Dude, it's hilarious. Okay, that's it for them. We only got a few more. Dakota, your time to shine. It is Green Goku.
Green Goku. So Figure Arts is re-releasing Piccolo. Well, it looks like he's got some new accessories. This is an older one, man. Like he looks a lot more green, closer to the anime. Where the last one was definitely a little more pale than I remember. I remember when I had it, it was I think he had the yellow spots instead of the pink spots on his arms. But I mean, it's been so long.
I totally know what you're talking about.
But like, man, Piccolo was one of my favorites in the show. He was such an awesome character. So
Yeah, you should pick up the green Goku. So.
it's okay.
Storm Collectibles. I tell you what, man. If there's any Dragon Ball Z podcasts out there, I'm sure that they love me.
Oh yeah.
Warden from Gears of War. You play Gears of War because you do the whole Xbox.
No, I kind of fell off of Gears of War.
I think I played the first two, and then I was like, I just
Yeah.
The third one.
see. I don't even remember if I had that. I don't even remember if I had an Xbox or played that third one when it came out.
I think I played 1, 2, and 3. I may have
Yeah.
played one of the like weird prequel ones too, but again, it's just
That's all I did too. Yeah.
It was pretty cool when it first came out. It was something new, something fresh. I love chainsaws and stuff like that. So
Fun.
I like that. And Walking Dead Riptide that you get a chainsaw, man. I just like to go chainsaw zombies. It's fun. I'm not the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy, Leatherface. Here is Storm Collectibles Streets of Rage 4. There's a 4. I remember that. I only remember 3, but any of you guys fighting game guys?
No, not particularly.
I'm
Games,
terrible. I'm
yes.
terrible at them. Sport, you said you are?
For the games, yeah, but not for the figures.
Oh, okay. God, man, they come out with so many freaking colors of these.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty hard to keep up with them. All right, and last one's Samurai Showdown. I guess is another fighting game. Storm Collectibles, they kind of, I guess, got the market on that.
What, Street Fighter?
Street Fighter? I just figured it was another.
I thought. I don't know. This is Samurai something.
Showdown is what that said, and then here's his name, and I can pronounce this perfectly.
Oh, please try.
This would be fun. Yeah.
Ayamaru.
That might actually be pretty close.
It probably
was
is
pretty close.
You
Yeah.
know why? You want to know why? It's because I watched the Overwatch League, and 90% of those players are like Korean, and so like I hear how they're like pronouncing stuff. I don't know what they're saying, but I can pronounce a lot of stuff like Korean, Japanese, Chinese, and stuff like that. Correctly. I'm getting good with my accent now. Do I know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. I'm pronouncing it correctly.
He's
All
insulting someone's grandma. Yeah.
And then, the Japanese. Well, she's a wrestler. She's a professional. She knew what she was doing. Like here's the Hot Toys one, man. Like with the real hair. Look at that face, man. Look at that. That's incredible.
Yeah, but like again, we know how Hot Toys and Sideshow can be. I wonder how much of this has like actual hair product there, and you know what I mean.
I'm waiting for the 1/1 scale, man.
What is it? Is it her real hair? They cut some of her hair.
Yeah. They snip some of her hair off, and it comes with every figure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I want it.
Y'all something else. y'all something else.
I can
Wow.
smell her shampoo.
Wow.
All
Little
right,
teeny
yeah.
tiny comb. Yeah.
Y'all boys is wildin', okay?
Yeah, dude, I'm building me a
We know what we like. That's what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, sure do.
Awkward.
Maybe to you.
Look, man, it looks
Me and
great.
Josh are on the same page.
So it's a removable helmet. I was wondering if it was a removable helmet or if it was 2 heads. So I like that as well.
Yeah, you're gonna miss it perfectly conditioned hair.
Oh,
Waft.
when
dude,
when
you
you
know
film
that I'm
it.
gonna shampoo and I'm gonna comb it for
You
it.
get one of them little bitty curling irons, one of them like little tiny little curling irons for it.
I'm gonna have a whole beauty shop set up.
Oh my god.
Oh, Cameron left. He made it all the way to the end. He left.
It's all right. It's all right. All right. So, hey, we didn't go over a full 2 hours there. So, Dalton says Mike and Josh probably bought that gamer girl bathwater.
Oh my god.
I didn't take y'all for fans of Belle Daphne, but I am not surprised.
Wow.
What?
I'm not
think-
buying water from anybody.
You think I'm taking a bath?
Hey, my supply went pretty quick too, so ain't no shame in it.
So let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Unless you guys have anything you want to discuss with the last 10 minutes.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any word on when that Target 2-pack of the Seekers are coming out?
It just hit the West Coast from what I heard.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Yep.
I need
So
those.
Yeah.
Also, I need
But
the.
guess what? Here's what's
Yeah.
sad is that Target has closed a bunch of stores nationwide right now. So good luck.
Why?
Oh, no kidding. Well, they're
Just
probably
think
being
about it.
targeted, huh?
Oh, he's
Hey,
got
I'm here all night, fellas. I'm
he's
here
got
all night.
bad jokes. Dakota, he's officially one of us. He's an old person now. He's no longer.
Yeah.
I ain't that bad. All right.
Also, I need the NECA Casey and April 2-pack and the Slash and Leatherhead 2-pack.
I thought you got Slash.
And I need
Or
no.
the game. The game
Yeah,
ones.
I need the tune. These are the tune. So
Okay.
yeah, so the tune April and Casey, and it's Slash and Leatherhead, and then Metalhead's going to be a deluxe by himself. I need all of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
get out there and get my toys, Mike. And
I've been out there hiding stuff. for
don't be
everybody.
coming back here saying like you ain't got my toys, or I'm gonna have to give you the hand.
Toy squirrel.
Toy Squirrel.
Toy squirrel.
All right, let's go ahead and end it there. Let's go ahead and sign off. Mike, where can people find you, man?
You can find me everywhere as Angry Mike.
You can find me everywhere at The Real Daltonians TFs.
You can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus and on Facebook and Twitter as Sportimus Prime.
Megamus Make a Toy Fan Facebook.
And you can find me G1 Extron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages, the G1 Extron. Also, remember, if you want your collection shown in the spotlight at the beginning of the show, doesn't matter how small or large your collection is. It doesn't matter if you just got into it. You only got like 5-10 figures. Take a picture of those. Send them in an email to me, g1extron@gmail.com. We'll take a look at them on the show. Let me also, if you want to be shouted out, any social things or whatever you got, YouTube channel, Twitters, make sure you put those in there. I'll do that as well. If you got a large collection, you can take more pictures. And if it takes multiple emails, that's okay as well. So don't have one for next week or 2 weeks from now. I'm sorry. We'll be back 2 weeks from now. Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you want to be the next spotlight, then go ahead and send me those emails. So thanks all for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Peace.
Be sure to send your pop collection picture.